Hi there, it's Eugene Ebner with BroadwayWorld TV. We're at the infamous Don't Tell Mama in the heart of New York City, and it's a pleasure to be sitting with the one and only Marieann Meringolo. Hi, how are you?
Great, Eugene. How are you?
It's so good to be with you.
Oh, it's so good to be with you.
I appreciate you not only because of your beautiful voice and your talent, but your heart and your sparkle. I love
you
sparkle.
You have to have the sparkle.
Exactly.
Thank you.
So you have a show here on Friday, March 8th, beginning at 7 p.m., and it is entitled Between Yesterday and Tomorrow, the Songs of Alan and Marilyn Bergman.
Perfect.
Thank you. I got an A+. No,
Absolutely.
You know what I love about this, for many reasons, is I like the song that you're representing in the title. I like the meaning of it, because I think it can mean something different to everyone.
Absolutely.
But I just love all of the music that those two have composed and created for us to enjoy over the last 5 decades. I think 16 Academy Award nominations I read.
It's amazing. They're
And
amazing.
just because I get excited, 2 songs that I really love are The Way We Were and The Windmills of Your Mind. I love both. But I mean, I know those are probably 2 of the most popular, but I really do adore both of those songs. How did this come to you? What's it about their music that inspired you to want to put on a show like this?
Well, I've always been inspired by the music since a young age. I think I discovered their music in Yentl when I didn't even realize it was them. And then as I really delved into music and started to understand it better, I noticed that they were the songwriters, so I decided to just really investigate who they were and learn about their music. And I love how their songs just tell a story. And for me, every time I sing one of their songs, it's like I'm singing it for the first time and taking the audience and myself on a journey. And it's amazing, because wherever you are in your world, when you sing this music, when you listen to it, it does keep you in the present moment, but it also helps you reminisce, but it's also what it means for you today. And I find that so amazing, just amazing.
Well, I agree with you, and I mentioned to you off camera that for me it did bring me just even to that place of the now, like you said. And that's what we do as performers.
Yeah.
If we do connect and we bring it out for the people in here, we take them to that moment, and hopefully people forget about what's going on in their life that maybe it's unhappy to them or things are struggling in it, but it brings them to that place.
Yeah.
But also maybe the good times. When I think of The Way We Were, my mother was a huge Barbra Streisand fan, and I also love her, and I remember her playing that as a child. And so when I hear that song, it makes me think of her, and she has transitioned and is no longer with us in physical form, so it brings me to that place.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. What about you? Now, because every performer has a different way that they create a show. What is it for you with the flow and the songs that you choose? Because they have such a large repertoire. So how do you go about that?
Well, I presented the idea to my director, Will Nunziata, and he was right on board with the project. And I felt each song told its own story. Like I said before, that their songs just do that. And what we did is we took chunks of the songs that I wanted to do, and we saw how we could almost make it like a 3-act play within the show. And The Way We Were kind of stages different sections of the show to tell a story even further than it would tell on its own. So it really takes the audience to really take in the lyrics of The Way We Were, and then when we infuse it with another song, it really leads you down this place you didn't know you were going to go, but you're really happy you went there.
Yeah, I
that's
love
what
that.
That's for me, yeah.
I love that. I think as performers, if we feel it, then hopefully the audience does. That's the key to it, don't you think?
I think so.
Are there, besides The Way We Were, are there other songs that just really have touched you personally as you've begun to go deeper and work on them? Other than, oh wow, I've always loved that song. Has it been something that's really currently affected you positively in your life?
I think one of the most poignant songs, they're all poignant, but one, I just had rehearsal the other day with my musical director, Doyle Newmeyer, who put all these amazing arrangements together. And when I was singing On My Way to You, it really is just being in that present moment and staying there, because my life has taken lots of different turns, but the song is always so meaningful no matter where I am in my life, because I look at it that I don't regret anything, and it's taking me to where I am today. So every time I sing it, it's just a revelation to be grateful for. So it's amazing.
You just gave me, see, this is what I love. This is what I love about when we converse like this, because you just gave me chills by what you said. Because I think so many of us, and I'll speak about myself because everyone has their own journey. For me, I agree with you and I resonate with that, because if we don't go at different types of our journey in our life, it's happening for reasons, right? And it's opportunity to experience, to enjoy, to feel, and there can be pain and hurt and challenge, but it's how we choose to respond and react to it, how we choose to evolve and grow and learn as human beings. So I love that you said that, because, like you said, wherever you're on your journey, it's still powerful for you.
Yeah.
And you're bringing something new to it now because of maybe where you've grown as a human being and as an artist, as a vocalist. So I love that. And that's what I think is so wonderful about music in general, is because it really is a powerful tool.
Absolutely. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it. Yeah, so grateful.
Now you have, obviously you mentioned the music director and your director. Do you have any other instrumentalists with you? Or?
Yes, I have my bass player, Boots Mallison, and my drummer, Sipo Kanene. And they're also the original trio who worked on this show from the beginning with my musical director and with Will. So they're on the album, and so I'm excited that we're all going to be together for this.
Oh, so you recorded an album.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh my God, I brought you one. So it's, between yesterday and tomorrow, the songs of Alan and Marilyn Bergman. I recorded it live at the Iridium. So.
Well, I'm sorry I missed that, but now I know.
Yeah.
So did you record the album first, or did you?
No, the show was first. The show started at Feinstein's 54 Below. Then I brought it to the Iridium to do, I knew I wanted to record it, but I also knew it needed to be live. I didn't want to just do each song in a studio. Okay. I wanted to, because the audience is such a big part of this show, of how they react to the songs, and also singing to the audience. It's my heart and soul, and I get to relate that to the audience. So, and then they give it back to me. So it's so important. It's
that give and take.
It's a give and take, and that comes across on the album. So it's had it keeps the life of the show going, and I'm also celebrating that, and coming here after 30 years. So to Don't Tell Mama. Wow. My first time I performed here was 30 years ago.
Oh, isn't that cool? That is fantastic.
I can't even believe it. 30 years ago. It's insane.
Yeah, but look, it's like it's full circle.
It is full circle.
The past meets the present and continues to reflect into the future.
Yeah.
And I love, and I'm glad that you educated me, because being newer to the scene, I haven't been here, 30 years, and some of the things also that I miss along the way because of interviewing numerous people, I really love that you brought that up, because it brings so much more to the story and to the show. And so this is really kind of like a homecoming for you.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm so grateful to Sidney Meyer at Don't Tell Mama.
We love Sidney.
We love Sidney. And because he was just yes right away when I was figuring out where to bring this show. Also working with my PR management, Ralph Lampkin. He was very instrumental in.
Oh, hi Ralph.
Hi Ralph.
We love Ralph.
I know, I love Ralph. He's so great, and he was instrumental in talking to Sidney and just making this all happen. So it's exciting. It's exciting.
It is exciting, and I applaud you for your growth, for your artistry, for continuing to show up as an artist and put your voice out there, your talent, but really your heart. I really I value that in you, so thank you.
Thank you.
And I hope everyone that has not seen the show, or if you have seen the show and you can't get enough of it, please come back on Friday, March 8th, 7 p.m. here at Don't Tell Mama, because it's between yesterday and tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.